What's cracking, guys? It is I, some Joe Schmo, here back with another Psych reaction. Season number 2, episode number 6, titled Meat is Murder, but Murder is also Murder. Revolutionary, guys. Eye-opening. I mean, based on the title of the episode already, I kind of feel like I'm getting like a little bit like of a vegetarian, kind of like, yeah, I guess like vegetarian type of vibes from this episode. I mean, I guess maybe if you really want to get down to it, maybe like PETA kind of thing where it's like, you shouldn't murder animals, but hey, you know what? Let it be known, whatever lifestyle you choose to live, as long as you're happy doing it, guys, that's all I can really speak from. You know, I personally love meat, but hey, you know, I know plenty of people out there who don't indulge in that, and that's perfectly fine. As long as you aren't, you know, making me feel bad while I'm eating a delicious steak, you know. Just looking at some of these like previous episode titles, dude, I love the uniqueness of every single episode thus far. So, I mean, again, I'm not really getting bored in any sort of capacity with these episodes or with the plots of each episode. They aren't reusing things. It's making it feel very fresh and very new to me. Even though, yeah, I mean, it is new to me because it's my first time watching throughout the entire season of Psych. Either way, guys, I do Psych reactions here every single Wednesday. We are going to be expanding this, I'm going to say in the next like 2 weeks, to Wednesday and Fridays now. So I hopefully will now have like 2 episodes a week starting moving forward. And then, like I said, I'm going to be this month going to be introducing some more like movie commentary type things. I've done some shooting with some of my other friends, so hopefully those are going to be coming here once every couple of months, just to kind of shake things up a little bit in terms of like the reaction and commentary throughout like movies and shows. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and stop talking, and we're going to jump into this here reaction. Once again, season number 2, episode number 6. Meat is murder, but murder is also murder.
Nice to know that my first visit to Santa Barbara isn't a good enough reason for you to pop for.
Damn, Gus's dad.
The restaurant doesn't have valet parking, Uncle Burton.
Or uncle, sorry.
Finally. You know, I went to 2 comic book stores and 3 women's volleyball games looking for you. Luckily, your phone has GPS.
You tracked me?
Whoa.
Yes, I did.
Sean, that's a little invasive of my privacy, dog. That is kind of frightening that like phones actually have that capability though to like track. I get it. Not activating that shit on my phone ever.
Jules just called. We got a case. We should go.
Well, for crying out loud, Burton, the cops are handing you a case. You gotta take it. You're the only psychic detective they've got.
That's perfect.
Oh, did Gus inflate his ego a little bit with his uncle?
A few months ago, I was on the phone with my great aunt, who's hard of hearing and pretty much out of it in general. She must have misunderstood because now everybody on my mom's side of the family thinks that I'm a psychic detective. And that
Shit.
you're
Gay.
No.
German.
No.
Invisible.
My assistant, Sean.
Already, dude, I love this concept so far. Because not that I'm saying that Sean would never acknowledge the good that Gus is doing with this like psych detective agency, but now it's gonna have to put Sean in a position where he's gonna have to give Gus a little bit more of the reins and give him more credit than he's probably used to like actually giving him, obviously based on the 1.5 seasons I've seen so far. So it's gonna be, again, I like the position they're presenting Sean in, where it's like this season, you're gonna have to kind of break down these like the cocky barriers and allow for other people to kind of take a little bit more of that credit.
I have a plan.
You do?
Uncle Burton.
Hmm?
How would
Tag
you
along,
like to come with us?
or ride along, whatever it's
Watch
called.
Your nephew in action.
Tag along with you guys on a real detective case? Yeah. Hey, maybe this won't be the most boring vacation in the world after all.
Hey, what do you mean it's boring? Oh man, Sean, give him a little bit, man. Come on, he's helped you with a couple of these cases. The least you could do is just give him a little bit of room to grow, room to improve, man. Oh damn! I guess this won't be boring for him because he's gonna be able to see a dead body now.
As soon as the cops see Uncle Burton hanging around, they're gonna kick him right out. Nice try, Shawnee boy.
Hey, guys.
They're gonna like welcome him like a family member.
There's no crime scene tape at the door.
Oh,
The forensic guys are not collecting any evidence.
oh.
And it seems as though you guys don't suspect foul play, so I got as much right to be
Ooh.
here. And don't give
I don't know why that reminds me of just how much of a know-it-all Gus is. Like the what was it, the lawyer episode where he like gave a bunch of details as far as like why Sean's able to actually like be able to present a case. It's just funny. Like, I don't know, you can just see like that runs in the family of just being like, oh, I looked it up. I have as much right to be here as anybody.
Very nice to meet you, Uncle Burton?
Yeah, his mother named him after me. It's not a very common name, but some of us still use it proudly.
Jules, what's skinny? What do you got?
Vince Wagner, longtime restaurant critic at the Santa Barbara Mirror, dies suddenly after eating his wife's chicken soup. All signs point to natural causes, but wife's acting a little suspicious.
Can I speak to you for a second? What is the problem here? Stop playing, Sean. No, I can't do this.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
You make some observations, you form a conclusion, and you reveal it to everybody in a ridiculous and or roundabout way.
What are you talking about?
Oh!
Wait, does this look like the same kitchen they used in, what was it, episode 2 when the guy was storing his meat and then committed suicide?
I'm seeing something. I'm sensing something. I'm tasting something. Tastes bad.
It's like, what is it? I'm watching Marvel's What If. It's like, what if Gus was the psychic?
I'm very sorry for your loss. I'm sensing that you're at peace with your husband's passing.
Not exactly at peace, but it wasn't easy being married to a food critic. He rated everything.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine having to cook every day for a food critic, man, especially if it's like your husband.
So why did you keep on cooking for him?
Health reasons. But he had gotten a worrisome checkup from his doctor recently. He ate out every day for his job and always brought the leftovers home.
Nice.
She didn't kill him. She wanted him dead. She wouldn't have cooked him healthy meals once a week.
Great. Let's just tell the police and get Uncle Burton out of here before they ask us anything else.
Purple tongue? Ugh. I mean, I'll be honest, I have no idea what a purple tongue would insinuate, but if I saw a purple tongue, I'd just be like, wow, you're dead.
I went to Candy Emporium, this time for research.
Does this man think that he,
There
like,
are
licked a
over
lollipop? What the
100
hell?
flavors. His tongue was coated black. Now, what else could possibly cause something like that?
Blood buildup in the tongue?
Or did you forget that you're the assistant?
You are absolutely right, sir. The person who's not
Oh,
the
my
psychic
God.
detective should be in charge of all the cleaning. It just makes sense.
Yeah, right. He's like, why don't you do any of this shit?
About yesterday's case.
Yeah?
No, I don't, Sean.
But don't they say, like, a messy room is indicative of high intelligence because you, like, don't have time to think about such trivial things as far as, like, clutter? I mean, my bed looks great, so what does that say about me?
I'm going with you guys.
Oh, I love how, like, wrapped up or involved his uncle is now into all this. He's just proud of you, man. But I get it. It's like you try to live up to this expectation that has been established, even though it's not true. It's like you don't want to let down your family. I get it. I totally get it, Gus.
Sheila E. Tomato bark! Velvety, sharp toast! Sharp toast!
Whoa.
Dude, lastly, what happened to your arm?
Damn, yeah, what?
Yeah, he won't tell us either.
Uh-oh.
What were you saying when you came in? I couldn't understand any of it.
Oh, Jules.
Yeah, what happened to Lassiter's arm, dude?
Every time I open my mouth, the wrong fishes come out. Oh, if only there was someone here that could translate.
Oh, mambo beef puddles! Swirly whirly jungle pants!
Quick, translate that in normal words for us.
It means the critic ate something he wasn't supposed to. 2 bones and a skull.
2 bones and a skull. Poison.
Yes.
Oh, no.
The critic was poisoned.
Wait, and am I now supposed to believe that Guster
Pineapple
here?
stunt muffin, huh?
It wasn't the
Yeah,
wife.
right.
The critic.
Lassiter's like, what the hell's going on here?
That makes sense. Wagner was pretty harsh on his own wife's cooking. He was probably even harder in the restaurants he reviewed. He could have easily been poisoned by a chef who got a bad review.
Or that brings up a great question. If you are a food critic, do you continuously critique, or are you continuously in that critique mode? You know what I mean? Because one would think that if you went home, you would just like want to like shut off, like cleanse the palate, don't really try to nitpick what exactly is in it. Because I don't know, that seems like to be exhausting or to be like over the top to be in that constant critique mindset.
Walk-in freezer over here.
Let's see, how's that? If anything, Gordon Ramsay taught me, man, keep that fridge clean.
Looks good.
Does it look good? Really get in there.
Aren't you
Mold,
supposed to check the temperature?
rats,
Of course.
bird droppings, never
Go
know.
ahead. Sure, I heard about Wagner. I don't say I'm sad.
Yeah, because this guy probably got a bad food review, didn't he?
That man never gave my food a good review. Vince Wagner made my life miserable with his asinine reviews. I am glad that bastard is dead.
Chef Antonio.
You're under
Oh.
arrest for the murder of Vince
Oh.
Wagner. Take him.
Tox screen came back positive. Apparently Wagner ate a poisonous mushroom called the death cap.
Oh.
What are you saying?
There were death caps in the mushroom risotto Wagner ate here the day before he died.
Looks like you were right, Sean. Or Gus.
Yeah, which one?
Or whoever.
Uh-oh. Oh, he cut his differently?
Uh-oh. What? I got the wrong guy.
Again? Another wrong guy? I don't know about this. Sean, you slipping up, dude. You slipping up.
We're investigating the murder of Vince Wagner.
I'm Cooper. I was Mr. Wagner's assistant.
Great. Maybe you can help us out.
Okay, let's see. What do you got, Cooper? Yeah. How you acting over here?
Well, I don't know if I'd call it all hate mail. It ranges from a mild dislike mail to extreme abhorrence mail.
How about I wish you were dead mail?
Dude, now that they about Yelp is like a food critic's like wet dream. If only they had access to it. Damn.
We should talk to all these chefs before they open for business. Call the restaurants and make a reservation. For justice.
Is justice the time or the number of people in our party?
Just call them and make it for 3. Uncle Burton's coming.
All right.
Justice.
So what did you think of Vince Wagner?
What a great song choice for this whole scene.
You know what he wrote in his review of my famous miso yellowtail roll? Miso disappointed.
So stupid.
It's not funny.
If that's what a fruit critic does, I'm there, dude. RSVP yes to that party.
I didn't kill him. I definitely thought about it a couple of times. I have to figure out why that guy was
These,
so angry.
these men are just gorging themselves right now.
I'm confused. Why are you here? Wagner never even reviewed my restaurant.
Oh, make it right. There it is.
Hell yeah, they're just like going to random restaurants now. Like, yeah, you might want to let us taste some of that food. Mr. Wagner might come by. You never know.
Wagner got to eat out at fancy restaurants every day on the newspaper's dime. If I was him, I'd be happy. I mean, who wouldn't want to have that job?
That's a really good point, Gus.
Maybe somebody who doesn't have it, which is his assistant.
Maybe this wasn't about revenge at all. Maybe this was about somebody wanting the restaurant critic's job.
Someone who works at the newspaper.
Exactly. We need to get down there and talk to the editor.
Wait, Sean,
No.
He's not going to talk to us. He doesn't talk to anybody who doesn't work for him.
Oh my God, what is this man doing?
You, sir, are left-handed. You have a new baby at home. You just covered a story somewhere in the Midwest. And you just really, really need to pee. Just go.
Also, why would you go to a meeting knowing you had to pee?
Congratulations. You're our new astrological forecaster. Now get out of here. You gotta
There you go. There you go. All right, foot in the door. Astrological. Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on. Find a solution. He doesn't talk to anybody that doesn't work for the newspaper. There you go. Now you're is it like a columnist? What? No.
Hey, dude. Did you read my horoscopes?
Yes, they're terrible. Horoscopes are supposed to be vague so that people can interpret them to mean whatever they want.
Calcium is especially important to you right now, Mr. Salt and Pepper Hair with a maroon car. There may also be a promotion in your future. Try walking backwards through doorways.
Oh my God.
Carlton, are you expecting?
Is Carlton somebody that would even listen to these horoscopes? So it's like, I'm sure everybody like thinks it's like super bullshit, but you know, you read a horoscope, you're like, I guess that means something good, right?
Your one true love will be wearing sneakers and an Apple Jacks t-shirt.
Oh my God.
That's kind of a weird
Apple
detail.
Jacks.
Hey,
Wow. I just remember those do you guys remember those cereal commercials, man? Yeah. What's wrong with you kids? They don't taste like apple. That's not why we eat them. Why does a commercial even exist in my head?
Every single person who works here is playing some sort of angle to get the restaurant critic job.
Sir, meeting in 5. You know, these Cheetos are so crispy, yet
Oh my
airy,
God.
and its subtle flavor and such a wonderful contrast to its eye-catching color.
I get it.
That's like a beginner like mukbanger where they're trying to like be descriptive and analytical with the things they're eating. It's like, just shut up and eat the food. The hell is this guy?
He's the only mushroom farmer in the Tri-County area. If anyone,
You know, gotta say, never used to be a big like mushroom fan. Started eating them. Not bad, guys. Gotta say, not bad.
Does that include a mushroom called the death cap?
Death cap? Heck no, man. Those things are poisonous. Besides, they only grow in the wild. Well, I know a few places in the hills. Yeah, well, a guy came in here a couple of weeks ago and he had the exact same question.
Do you remember this person's name?
Can't say that I do, but I remember exactly what he looked like. Yeah, the guy was about 9 feet tall, right? He had sunshine coming out of his mouth and he had a hippopotamus for a hand.
I don't think I have any more questions.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, no, I totally have seen that guy before. Long weekend.
Please return the BB gun you confiscated from your son in the second grade. P.S. You are a cranky pants. What if some idiot out there reads this crap and decides to take it seriously?
Dad,
Don't, Lassiter.
Astrological forecast.
If Lassiter is walking backwards through a doorway here, that's it. We're done. We're done here.
Well, then I assume you know all about the veggie burger incident.
Of course we know about the veggie burger incident, Dad. We're professional detectives. Gus.
Googling it.
Yeah. Exactly what I would do.
A couple of months ago, vegetarian customers at Antonio's restaurant started complaining about how bland
Hey.
vegetarian burgers
Okay,
were. Now, in my
I was
personal
kind of right.
opinion,
Vegetarianism.
The point is, Antonio decided to make the burgers tastier by adding beef broth to the recipe. Oh, great.
Okay.
All the complaints stopped. Till some crazed vegan lady
By the name of Dwyer?
found out about it.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't beef broth, doesn't beef broth still contain like essence of meat though still? Is that, can you consume beef broth without like, any meat products?
Wait.
Oh, last.
Making sure I'm not being followed. Cop, always aware of his surroundings.
Yeah. Back up in, yeah, there you go.
And I'm sure that seeing the chef behind bars must make you pretty happy.
Well, of course it makes me happy. He didn't have respect for the rights of animals. Meat is murder.
But murder is also murder, Miss Dwyer.
Boom! And the pin goes drop.
Someone died from eating death caps that were discarded downtown yesterday.
Yesterday?
What?
Dude, it couldn't be her. She's been chained to a pole for 3 days. Plus, we're nowhere near downtown.
Our second victim was a homeless man. He had a bag of death caps he saw being tossed in a dumpster yesterday
Where was the dumpster located?
at the corner of Laguna and Vista.
We were on the right track. Laguna and Vista is across the street from the newspaper. Whoever threw out those mushrooms works at the paper. We have to go back over
Ooh, okay. So what, someone tried to discard the evidence and they just threw it out in a public trash can?
Maybe you're not all to blame for fouling up this case. I mean, I can't help but think that you'd do better at this detective business if you didn't have Sean weighing you down.
Oh.
Maybe if somebody hadn't rushed me down to the burger stand, I wouldn't have forgotten to pack my new yellow hippo shirt.
You mean your hip shirts?
No, I mean my hippo shirt.
Hippo.
I bought a couple of them down on State Street.
Nice.
Come on. Yes.
Sunshine coming out of his mouth.
Oh my God. The Cheeto wearing, the Cheeto guy.
Didn't expect to get this job at all.
That's not exactly true, is it?
Here we go. Yeah.
You knew that Phil
Bust it
Clinton
out,
would do
dude.
this
Bust it
job.
out, Gus.
That's why- and I'm going to tell you exactly how he did it. In just a second. You never told me how he did it. Why do you think I'm trying to stop you?
Oh, shit. Come on, put it together, Gus. Or Sean.
Okay, I have a plan. Blurt out something nonsensical. Do it now.
Key laces, shoeboards, pineapples.
Oh no, the visions have become too complex for one person to just.
Nice, dude.
On you, magic head. Two heads working together as one.
Yes, that's so dope, man.
The problem was Wagner was never going to retire. So what did you do?
You're actually correct. Force Wagner off the job. The first thing you
Just like a,
You know Antonio's signature dish was his wild mushroom risotto. So what did you do?
Oh, the rope burn. The rope burn.
First, you slice your mushrooms into cubes instead of strips. And second,
Yep.
Wagner noticed that his risotto was cold. Why would risotto be served cold in a five-star restaurant?
Antonio didn't cook it. You snuck it in, and that gave you the cover you needed to switch out the risotto with your poisoned bash.
And no one saw him do this. Hell, come on, man. I know it's crazy in the kitchen, but still.
This is preposterous. You can't just walk in here and accuse someone of being a murderer.
Well, actually, we can.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
The guy you went to about the mushrooms remembers exactly what you look like.
Al Mooney is insane. Nobody will believe what he says.
Hang
Oh,
on a
yeah,
minute.
we didn't even say
I
the
don't
name.
believe anyone said the witness's name.
Hey. You got, dude. Bringing it together. I love that setup of earlier in the episode, him having to decipher the ramblings of Sean, and then him bringing that back out at the end to save Gus's like face for his uncle, so that he is like, you know what? Hey, we're just bouncing off each other.
Guys, there's been a bank robbery downtown. Chief Vic's asking for you.
Damn. He's like, no, please.
Wait for me.
Oh, damn. That's what Henry said, right? One lie leading to the next one.
Track that spells out the duties of the psychic detective's non-psychic associate.
Oh, man.
Assistant. Things like cleaning, emptying the trash, doing the dishes, and...
Oh, shit.
I'll sign it later.
This man took
Now before he changes his mind.
power over his assistant role to Gus in order to make Gus's life moving forward even worse.
So sign that thing any way you want to. You got my blessing.
Oh, that's super
So, what you
sweet.
gonna tell me?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit, yeah. Continuously loving this. Maybe it's just me trying to like cherry pick certain things that are happening throughout this season, but it seems like there is that running theme of, again, Sean being in a position of not in power. That first season really established his whole way he does things, his whole like psychicness, his, you know, a little flair that he's got for life. And now the second season is introducing these concepts of Sean still having a little control over it, but then kind of giving credit or reins of that control to other characters involved with his like his his psychicness. So it's really cool. I really love the attention that they're giving to other characters throughout this show in season 2. And man, not to say that this episode didn't give me a little like inkling as far as how Gus would be as the main character, but it showed me why he's such a good supporting character and why he like kind of lends himself to Sean. Because obviously, you know, Gus has his whole experience to kind of help lead certain aspects of the detective components with Sean, but Sean is like pretty much a showman, right? Sean is that showman who's basically like the front facing, like, hey, song and dance, bells and whistles, blah, blah, blah. Here's where we got to go. And while his skill sets do help to eventually solve a case, again, it's more of Gus's like calm demeanor, not a calm demeanor, but his kind of sense of direction where he wants to point Sean and how he helps Sean. And again, his medical or medicine expertise really does lend credit to where Sean is going when it comes to solving these cases. So it's, again, I do love seeing Gus in that position of a main character in this episode, or at least like having more control. I know he is a main character with Sean, but it was cool to kind of see him in that power shift. It would be almost like, it's almost like this is a new pilot if Sean was the secondary character and Gus was like the actual psychic. But again, there's just something about the way the dynamic of Sean and Gus work, where Sean being the main psychic and Gus's like reactions to all these circumstances just make for a great recipe of this show. So I wouldn't have it any other way. I do like these like one-off episodes where you see these characters in that, that struggle of leadership. But at the end of the day, guys, what more really can I say about this show? You guys know more about it than I do. I'm just some Joe Schmo sitting here and reacting to some Psych. Until next time, y'all, peace out.